Yeah, it's normal. It's normal because you're on a circle, right? So it's that that carnival ride that spins you around, pins you to the wall, right? Centrifugal force. Yeah, you got a certain amount of that going on when you ride a horse and you turn, right? So your seat naturally wants to go to the outside because the horse naturally wants to go to the outside. And then the human reaction to that is then to lean the shoulders in, which doesn't fix that the right hip is down. You understand? So you end up like like your shoulders are one way, your hips are the other. Yeah, and that's a problem for the horse, right? Because you're not sitting in the middle anymore. Right. Well, it's human nature, right? It's human nature. That's why, if you go to my postings in my on my website in the article section, right, the free section, and you just you pull them all up in order. The first two, it's hard to do. Like you got to go in and look. If you go all the way to the bottom in general balance, the first article I ever wrote was the importance of a straight horse, and the second article I ever wrote was the importance of a straight rider, right? Because, we first, obviously, we have to teach the horse to not fall in the direction it turns, right? That's why when you're learning to ride, it's better to learn on a horse that knows how to do that, right? Because you can't learn to be straight and fix your horse. Well, I mean, you can, it's just more difficult, right? So, you know, straightness always comes first, whether it's horse or rider, and that's why when I start working with people in the beginning, we usually have to talk about the horse, right? Because it's a hot mess and it's running all over the place and nobody's communicating in any way, shape, or form, right? So once, and I'll straighten the rider as needed. Obviously, if they're hanging off one side of the horse, I got to fix that, or the horse can't change what it's doing, right? The horse is falling left and the rider's leaning right. All the left leg in the world isn't going to move the horse over. So I have to fix the horse that way, or the rider in that sense. But once the horse can control itself, then I turn my attention back to the rider again, right? Because that's the real deal. We can watch our horses go beautifully in the field, right? So obviously, if it's not going beautifully in the ring, then it's us, right? Because that's the only other factor is you're adding our weight.